to it. Final Fantasy 1. Let's go. Straight in. I should... There it is. I was looking for my phone so I can just have the map open. So I'm not messing around opening up chests that I don't need to open. Alright then. The Vorpal Sword and the Healing Helmet's probably really freaking good. Obviously it's a tower, but I can go through the middle. Which I will. I need C, G, and H. Funnily enough, H isn't listed on the map. Which is strange. I need to get to the middle of this anyway. A, B, C, D. Right, it's gotta be the one on the right then. I don't know how strong these guys are. Apparently I can use... Oh! Okay, let's try this. Okay, so it's just heal. It's heal, but I can permanently use it. That's actually pretty good. Okay, these dudes have a lot of health. I should just use the healing one every round. Because there's literally no reason not to. These guys are gonna give me a lot of experience. Can I? No, I can't. I can only use it in battle. That makes sense. Oh, I'm carrying so much armor at this point. The Aegis Shield. Alright, where are we at on this? 72.56. That's the same! That doesn't change anything. Money. I need the Vorpal Sword, which is on the other side. Okay. Trade the Giant Sword. for Vorpal. Okay. 50 and 105. I think my absorb 72. Yeah, defense is better than Vorpal. Vorpal's useless. And the healing helmet? Yeah, that's definitely the healing helmet. We want that too. Oh, God. The inventory is just terrible at this point. I might drop the cap just for the sake of being able to carry something else. It doesn't help that I feel as if the only person who will be able to wear the healing helmet is my main dude, and I don't think I need it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to floor 2. Oh, it can. Oh, this floor actually is really quick because I guess I don't have to walk around in a circle. That's really weird. I don't trust Badman, but we got to deal with Nightmare first. Oh well, shit. Okay. Got him. Yeah, I can just go through the door. Okay. Wait, no. Wait, yes. No, I'm right the first time. And then I'll just have him use the heal thing instantly. It's interesting though, I can use all of it, and I'm not even carrying all of it, so that's really interesting. I'm assuming the other one was probably the Zeus one, but I got rid of that because I didn't get how item magic works, but oh well. My inventory was getting cluttered, I had to get rid of something. Okay, he has more than 200 health. That's it, that's fine. Okay, so for the first floor, I can just do that. Okay, for this floor, what have we got? The Sun Sword, the Dragon Armor, Boar's Hammer. I think I need all of this. Do I even have ice? Actually, that's a good point. Do I even have ice free? No, I should go get it. Yeah, it might be time to learn bigger magic now. Before we even attempt this dungeon properly, because it's pretty big. we'll go find the other black magic. Right, who's got it? Gaia. The Cure Archer. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. Hey. Alright, what have you got? Have you got ice? Yep, I'll take it. Cool. Give me this. Alrighty then. I feel as if that's much better now. I have level 3 versions of the 3 elements. Oh, I should probably stay at the inn as well on there. And it also means I don't have to check out the treasure chests on the first floor again because I've done it. Is that closer? Yes, that's way closer. Saved it at the inn, so I'll do that, and then I'll save another state at the place. We gotta go. See you later, gamers. Hello. Round 2, baby. Through the door, and then straight down. I don't need to worry about that. Okay, so we want to get into the treasure room this time. Which is kind of a bastard. Alright. I kind of wanted to fight the Catmen on this one, I think. Poisoned. Why is it always a crit? Stop. These dudes suck because they just always crit without fail. It's crazy. around. A vampire! Sure. The flame sword? I guess I'll find out what that does. Okay, fire was a good shout for these guys. Nothing happens. Okay. How strange. 10,000 gold. Wow. These dudes are just annoying. Oh, I see. Okay. Good. I think this heal rod's coming in clutch, you know. I get it. It's a shame it's not. If it was heal 2, it'd be fucking broken. It'd be overpowered. If you're one of those weapons, it's like you need to get this. I need to go into the treasure room first. Ah, vampires. Oh. Hang on. I always forget to update the description. Okay, how are we looking here? E's a house would be good. There's a lot of money. E is Thor's hammer, we want that. We will equip. Oh, I see. So if I give... I think he has to have the weapon equipped to use it. That makes sense. Money. Can't hold anymore. God. My armor is getting too ridiculous now. Yeah, I'm gonna be a madman. I'm gonna drop this cat. Okay, we've got 50 and 105. God, even this is full now. More damage, but less hit percentage. Let's go. Wait, it's up. Wait, no, it's down. It's down. I don't know. Hey, guys. Let's get rid of you guys first, because you guys cause poison. Okay, there goes the Catman. Small heal to try and keep people alive. Bitch! That's annoying. Right, I guess I've got to use a life. Right, let's go. Oh, someone's poisoned. Just gonna go, I think. Let's see if we can leave. apparently they can do a really high damage attack, so I don't really want to, I don't want to deal with it. Hey, robot, talk to me. One of us escaped with 8 cube, he floated far to the west. Alright, floor 3, what we got here? You'll be forced to fight a blue dragon before stepping on the warp pad. Okay. Great, this is just what I wanted. I need to use fire too on these guys. Well, at least they cemented their attacks on us two. Man, these mummies are fast. Okay, we got rid of a couple then. Damn it. I was hoping to get to use another heal then. It's a blue ice white dragon. It's blue, so let's use fire free. And then I'll just use the healing rod. $280. Jesus. Oh, that was not good. We won though. 280. I wonder where I get the next ribbon. Because he needs it. Because I think the ribbon is the thing that reduces magic. Hey. Transporter operation requires a cube. Ha! I'm actually going to make a save here too because of the fact. Right, okay, we're in a space station. That's pretty neat. Okay, so we don't need to go... I'm in the center. We don't need to go left. There is the Bane Sword, but I don't think I need it. There's another healing helmet. There is a protection ring. I think I need a protection ring. Yes, I need to go grab that protection ring. So I need to go right. Get wrecked! Oh, easy to dodge, are you? Apparently they get rid of the space station later, but the space station's a really cool idea. It's F. Okay, I need to get rid of something else. I'm carrying around this flame armor, and I get the feeling the flame armor's pretty good for, Kyrie in the second fight. Man, I've just got so much stuff, but I need this. I need this protection ring now. Why can't we just have an inventory box? Oh, I can drop the gloves. I'll drop the gloves. There we go. Now he can just equip that. There you go. Alright, I think I can just go and leave now, which is in the north. These dudes have a lot of health, so... Oh, well, he's died. Cool. Space? Space? Space! I might get lucky, who knows. We'll use Ice 2, let's mix it up. Nice, we did get lucky. That killed him as well, that's good. Okay. You, and then you can just use the heal again. I think having an infinite heal, even though it's the weaker version of it, is definitely coming in clutch, randomly. It just reduces the need of me using potions, which is great. Come on, have the first turn this time. Use that heal. Damn you, blocks. He's over. Plum, you go first. You go first. You go first. I guess I'll have to use 2 of these on Plum. Alright, up we go. Oh, it's a teleporter. Neat. Okay, floor 2. We've got the silver helmet. We don't need that. We don't need the house. We don't need the opal gauntlet because we've already got one. We do need that ribbon, so we need to go right. And there's also an opal shield. Oh, and the adamantite. Yes, I need the adamantite as well. Because that's for Excalibur, which is the best weapon in the game. Yeah, I don't need the opal shield. I do need the adamantite. And there's a black and white robe, which is probably really good for, I'm assuming they're really good for the... Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop the opal shield at this point. I don't think I need it. So that can go. And I think I'm also gonna drop the opal gauntlets, because I think I could get the opal gauntlets. Yeah, I can get the opal gauntlets here too. I'm clearly not using it, so they can go. That gives me space for the 2 robes that I want to grab. And the ribbon, I need a 3rd space because I need that ribbon. I guess I'll just drop the opal armor because I'm not using that either. There we go. So we need to go right. We can kill this quick. Right, we need to go to the right, we need to go to the bottom right, and we need to go to the bottom left. So there's 3 different parts of this we need to go to. That's what we like to see, more levels. Damn it! I had a feeling. Medusa as well. Oh, fuck. Both of you hit that. We'll use lightning free. Wait. Yeah, we'll use lightning free. Heat, don't explode on me now. Oh, I died. Shit. Oh. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought those things were going to have way more health. Right, there's the final ribbon. Let's go. And now we want to go to the bottom right. These don't have a lot of health. Yeah, I still can't get the health. I've got the feeling I'm gonna get bodied randomly. Yeah, I mean, you have less than 200. Okay. Okay, cars. Where are you at? You've got 13 and 65. That's better. Straight off the bat. Yep, absolutely. And that'll be the same for, Oh, you got gold. What's yours? 33 and 61. $33 and $60, but you can cast a spell. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, and now we need to go to the bottom left, because we need that adamantine. So that we can go get one of the best weapons in the game. The Mana Core? You're not even meant to be in this game! I'll use Fire Free. And I'll use this. Okay, they're not that strong, again. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's poison. I mean, to be fair, my dudes do have a lot of health at this point. They have a lot of health and do a lot of damage. Stinger's gotta be poison. Okay. Enemy? Wow. At the butt! Right, now we just gotta go south, because we don't need to do anything else. Well, the mud golems were pretty weak, so I guess I'll find out. Then you just use heal. Yeah, okay, they're still pretty weak. They probably do a lot of damage, though. Lost intelligence, but intelligence does nothing. Wait, are you calling me slow? I'll just use the heal again. Having infinite heal is incredibly good. Hey! Hey! Right, okay, that's another fight done. Okay, floor 3. The katana. Right, okay, so there's a katana on this floor and a protect cloak. Do we need that? Oh no, I don't need the katana because I don't have a ninja. Also, this is kind of a crazy area. You can look out over the world from this window. Okay. From this window, one can see the entire world. The four forces are flowing together into the center of the four altars, into the Temple of Beings. Why do we have the Light Warriors go to fucking space? It's crazy. Yeah, I don't think I need anything on this floor. I think I can just leave, so I'm going to. I'll just shoot the heal again. You never know. The sentry might just fucking annihilate me randomly. 76 damage is a lot. Also quite a bit of health, apparently. Yep, that was a lot of damage. Okay. Ooh, that's done. You maniacs, you blew it up! Damn you all, too! Yeah, we'll just use that to push our health a little bit higher. I don't want to use any more of this, because just in case somebody randomly dies. We're pretty close to the top, though, at this point. I'm pretty confident we're gonna win. Okay, floor 4, what we got here? Big room! So up 2 and then left 2. Yeah! Yeah, these guys hit like a truck. The rolls go pretty fast. You've just been terminated. I mean, again, I'm pretty confident we're getting this done in one go. Okay, so 1, 2, and then left. The exit should be right over here. Okay, we got the air elements randomly. I'll use ice too. Okay, that thing's dead. I'll just increase our evasion. Nice too. Do some extra damage right there. Nice, nice, nice. Bite, and then you can just heal. Okay. Okay. Replenish what I lost there. Yeah, that's fine. Damn it! I want to kill the Medusas first, because the Medusas can cause stone. And then we'll use lightning free. Yeah, we'll use lightning free. these fucks can use fire too. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay, cool. Yep. Okay, we killed the Medusa, so that's at the very least that gets rid of stone. But we do miss these two attacks. Oh god, these guys are annoying. Come on. Man, I would have thought Ice 2 would have done. Considering the fact that you're using fire, I would have thought Ice would have done damage, but nope. I'm not using any more magic. Okay, so there's a chance of fighting a super boss coming up. So yeah, I'm just gonna say this so I don't die to a super boss. Because if you use this nuke, apparently it does like 300 damage and just wipes me instantly. And that one dude just did not want to die. Alrighty then, let's not die to the super boss, shall we? Why would you make a super boss into just an encounter that you can have on a random floor? That's just brutal. And yet, I can't help but feel like I'm going to encounter this dude. Alright, let's go. Don't do it. I'm just going to leave. I don't have any reason. I'm not going to fight these guys. We got to do a boss fight in a second. Let's just go. I feel like this one's fixed. Because that was instant. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Don't do it. I am going to... I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Okay. I think this will probably go really easily anyway, but whatever. Lightning erupts from the fiend's ball. So, you have come this far. I, Tiamat, the fiend of the wind, will now put an end to your adventure. Well, I'm gonna use Ice Free, because I guess I have that still. I'm gonna use the white shirt. That was a lot of damage. Okay, that didn't do a lot. Let's use Fire Free next. Wait, no, use Lightning. You use Heal 2. Plum just did 4 damage. Okay then. Plum, the MVP, just like not doing damage. Okay, this is cool. Fire Free it is. Guess I'll use that again. Okay, there we go. If I get crits, I'm doing damage. Nice. Oh! Shit, I got the wrong spell. I thought that was... Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. Okay, so that's fucking useless. There we go. Wonder what spell I just picked up then for the White Mage. There's a lot of heal. Oh, it's deer. Oh, that's actually... That is good. It's just not good for the fight I just did. I wanted that. The question is, where the hell do we get that? Oh, Healaga sold in Onrak. I need to go get it. We did it, gamers, anyway. He's dead. What a journey. Actually, I'll just use the, Oh, I don't... Yeah, I need to go get the heal, I think. Well, we've just been to space. Let's go. Right, we want to go to the, let's go to Corneria first, deal with that, and then we'll go to, get all of our stuff sorted. Because this is now time for final preparations before we do the Chaos Temple. So we want to make sure we have 99 of every item. I'll also get another brew before I do this. Okay, that's all the heals. Man, I can't believe I'm nearly at the end of this game. Doesn't... I mean, to be fair, this is only the third day I'm playing it, because I have been playing it pretty hardcore. But the fact of the matter is that I'm nearly done. This is crazy. I don't think we need the tents and stuff because I get the feeling we can't use them when we enter the Chaos Temple. But I don't know how exit works. I don't know whether exit puts me outside of it. How many pures is that? 74. That's enough. I can't bother doing that anymore. I need to go to Monrak now. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna brew. Let's do a little favorino. I'll be back in a bit. Right, let's go to Onrak. Just to be clear. Yeah, you can't answer the cities, alright. Why is it all the way over there? Bleh. Really? No. That's not helpful, man. He uses it first when we've not been hit, and then he just falls apart afterwards. I wish we'd just use it last every turn. Oh, I was hoping that was going to kill it, but I guess not. If I use Ice Free would kill him. Whoa! Look at me, guys. It's Sonic. Nacho Man. Stop! I'm just gonna use the pure spell. Dun 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 dun. Get out of there. Hey. Alright, it's time to go get heal free. There we go, that's the spell we wanted. What have you got? I don't need any of that. Get out of there. You have legs! Alright, we've done our part here. The only other thing for me to buy, I think, is probably Nuke for it's probably Nuke. I feel like Nuke is the only thing I need. Oh, and Full Life, but I think they cost like 90,000 or something. And I probably only have money for one. $60,000. How much money do I have? I do have enough. I do have enough for both, so I should get them both. I feel like I definitely want Nuke. But do I want... I don't think I want Holy. Full Life's better. I think I want both of the things from Lupania as well. I'm gonna take out the walls first. I'll use Fire Free. Oh. I keep forgetting that I don't have a lot of health. Yeah, so we'll go to Lupania, we'll go get Nuke, we'll go get Full Life. There's no weapons that I need. Oh, I need to go get the I need to go get the Masamune actually. Oh, Excalibur. She's 5-3 again. These dudes are meant to be Frost. This is ridiculous. They're all alive. What is happening? Yep. Right, okay, we'll go to Lupania now. Quick stop off at Gaia to go to the inn. Are you in or are you out? Because the fact of the matter is that when I go into... I'm assuming that when I go into the Chaos Temple that I have access to just nothing. So money is now... kind of useless? Oh, I'm not fighting you folks. Get away from me. Don't do it. Sure. I don't need to use anything here. Yeah, these two barely do any damage anymore. To anybody. Oh, I need the cat claws for, I could do with the cat claws. I mean, it's not super important, but it would be nice to have. Excuse me, gamers. Don't do it. Oh, maybe it's just a secret store right here. Right, so this is for blocks. You want what? You want this? And for cars, you want this. So the only other thing really for me to buy is the cat claws, which I don't think is super necessary, but would just be good to have. I'm going to just use Fire Free. Getting some nice level ups, last minute level ups as well, which is good. No, leave me alone. These dudes have too much defense for me to even bother with them. And they hit like a truck. Alright, we'll go to, how much money have I got? It wouldn't be difficult to raise the rest of that money, you know, to get the cat claws, but... I think we're done. I think we can now... I think I'm pretty happy to finish the game. Oh, I've got... Oh, yeah, shit. I've got to go talk to the dwarf. Just restore my health again. Did I use any heals? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I'm such a cheapskate. But it's the best town. It's the OG. It's the first town of the entire series. Let's go. Dwarf is... Is it here? Is it just this? Yes, I need to drop a weapon, I think. I do. I don't think I need... I don't need the silver hammer. Because I'm just gonna move. I'm just gonna take Force Hammer. There we go. We'll move Vorpal over here so that I can grab the this weapon over here. Go on. Hey. Adamant. Now let me make the sword for you. Here, the best work I've ever done. It is my gift. Thank you. Alright, so what we've got here, 53 and 106. Yep, that's a huge increase, hell yeah. I've done it, I've got Excalibur. I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. Alright, let's go to the Sages because we've defeated everybody. Present Lake's on this island. Yeah, it's around here. Should be down here? Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, I can't. You've said that before. You've said that before. You've said that before. Time will repeat itself every 2,000 years. Break the time loop. I see now. Someone who traveled back 2,000 years is the cause of the world's destruction. After 2,000 years, he will travel back again, then again, then again. Someone traveled 2,000 years to the past. The 4 fiends were sent forward in time. Those fiends threaten to destroy the world today. Time is repeating. In order to break the time loop, you must eliminate the enemy who controls from 2,000 years in the past. The world was suddenly thrown into disorder. You must restore it. With the 4 orbs shining again, the time gate can be broken. The true enemy is 2,000 years in the past. The Temple of Fiends is in the center of the 4 altars. The time has come to destroy the source of evil. Okay, cool. So we can I think we just go back to Garland, to the very first area, the very first quotation mark dungeon in the game, and do stuff. I think that's where we go. That sounds right. Yeah, I guess that's it. Because I don't want to get... I don't have any interest in grabbing the cat claws. So, I guess I'll go back to Corneria, save it again. And then go fight Chaos. It's time to kill Chaos! I'm back. It is time to kill Chaos. I don't know whether I need more. Alright, we'll make the final... There we go. And now, we'll go kill Chaos. I don't know how this is gonna go down, but we're gonna try it anyway. Hey. Are they gonna run away from me? I'm very high level at this point. No. Yes! Did we even get any experience for that? I'm not even gonna bother. I'm assuming they're really weak items. What are you running for? Just trying to make this faster. We're back, baby! Temple of Chaos. I hope this is it. I'll save it here. Alright, here we go. You here? The 4 orbs now cover the black orb. To take a step forward is to go back 2,000 years in time. Okay. Right, okay, now we're here. Alright, we need to go down and right. I think I'm just gonna leave, guys. If I've got a chance to first strike, I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, there's no point in me fighting these guys. I'll probably get shit tons of experience, though, if I did. Okay. Alright. And then I guess I go into the middle to fight a Death Eye. Okay. Apparently gas dragons are bastards, I'm gonna leave. Good round? I guess I'll fight you then. Okay. Okay, they do a lot of damage, so I want to kill them. They do a lot of damage. It's just a shame that I couldn't run away from them. That is fucking did so much damage. I'm talking about, like, the fucking fights. Getting to these places is the harder part. Is the hard part. No, not again! Okay. $107 damage, okay. Right, okay, he's dead. That's one down. There's a stone planet on the floor. You sense something evil. Is this where I use the loot? Yes. Okay. Oh, it's put me here. I'm just gonna leave. Any fight that I don't have to do, I'm just gonna leave instantly. Zombie dragons are pretty easy. Okay. I'm going from F to E now. Yes, I've just got to go across. I don't know what that is. Let's fight it. Don't kill me, please. Whatever it is, it's got a fucking ton of hell. Alright, he's dead. Alright, I think this is it. I think we're in the basement now. So yeah, we'll make another save here. Save this as a... 4. Okay, so I think I've just got to walk all the way around. Right, these dudes are very weak, so we will fight these guys. Okay, so they're the easy dudes. They give you a lot of experience as well, which is nice. They're really weak. They are really weak. That's kind of... I'll just use fire too, in the hopes that that kills everyone. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stop! Do it. Kill them all. Yeah, okay, so fire 2 is a good clearer, because I doubt I'm going to use fire 2 on enemies, so... So fire 2 is pretty good. Alright. I don't know which square he's on, but... I'd like to run from this fight. I wonder if I could kill these people in a hit, actually, at this point. Yes, I can. I can kill these in a hit now. Okay, cool. Ah, the difference of power. And they give a lot of experience for what they are. Okay, so it's not that square. It's a square. Alright, it's directly there. Attack, attack. Okay, that's the Lich dead, so that's one fight done. Alright, the fight continues. Okay, basement 2. There's a protect ring, but I don't need that. The katana, there's another katana, but I don't need that. I'm at G. Where am I going then? I mean, I guess I'm just going to H, right? I'm just going across to there. How do I get there, though? Oh, okay. That's pretty basic. Up here. I've got a chance for first strike. I'll go for it. Actually, again, I don't need to fight these guys. I'm just gonna leave. If I don't need to fight them, I won't. I'm just gonna... Oh, these guys will give me a lot of experience, though. You know what, I will fight you. Give me a... Use Ice 2. And we'll use Force Hammer as well. For the sake of some extra damage. Man, none of them died. Crazy. 640! My god. Get out of there. This might give me a lot of experience right now. Wonder how much. Come on, give me a load. Not enough for a level up, no! Okay, well, I'm gonna guess that she's like, here, so... Let's go, let's throw down. You bitch. I don't know. Let's find out what this does. And I'll just use this. Fire free. Okay. I think I used Blizzara. I'm not 100% on that though. It helps that these two are absolute damage dealers. I'm just gonna use this again. I don't really want to use any Mega Magic until I'm fighting Chaos. Or, at the very least, Tiamat, because Tiamat's very, very bulky. Okay, that's 2. So far, so good. I noticed that his health was a lot lower than what it should be. Okay, floor 3, what we got? Man, we have to cross, like, the entire thing. Mental. Okay, but Kraken's actually earlier than the stairs. Sure. I'll use both. Let's go. They're pretty weak at this point, but... I mean, in terms of health. Hopefully. Nope, rip the dream. Rip the dream. That did a lot of damage. That was an unfortunate fight that just nearly fucking wiped me. That should do it. I don't know where Kraken is. That is a lot of enemies that I really don't want to deal with. We got destroyed. I'm gonna nip to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a second. Right, let's... I probably need to heal again, don't I? Let's use basic bitch heal. Yeah, Alright, let's go. I wonder what this does. It kind of concerns me. It does nothing. How? How do I get in here, then? Oh! Okay. Fine, I'll fight all of you. It'd help if I was leveling up as well, but I'm pretty certain that my leveling is now getting harder and harder to get. Even though I'm getting thousands of experience in every fight. Oh, I see. I want to just leave, but I'm not going to be able to. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that did not kill as many as I'd hoped. Fuck off. Come on, let me heal. Good. More levels. Right, these do so much fucking damage. I don't want to keep using lightning free either. Heal. These dudes are bastards. $114 damage, get fucked. Wow. He didn't even die, what an asshole. They do an astronomical amount of damage. It's crazy. Oh, I could use, yeah, I'll just use basic cure now. I have no usage for basic cure anymore. There we go. That's saving me a bit of money. Yeah, I guess I'll go for it. I don't know where this dude is though. There we go. Well, the healing rod is pretty much reversing that. Wow, that was an astronomical amount of damage from the Kraken. Please die. Why? Why did it just do like 50 billion damage? Wow, that did not heal me as much as I thought it would. Oh, Kraken, you bastard. Let me out. Okay. Right, where am I going here? The massive moons on this floor. It's really dark all of a sudden. The massive moons on this floor, which apparently is OP, and anyone can wield it. I think if I'm going to give the massive moon to anybody, it's probably going to be the Black Mage, because the White Mage will be too busy healing, whereas the Black Mage, I just have a habit of using him for attacks. You kind of don't even have to do this. Let's see if we can just leave, because that would be amazing. Alright, I'm not taking those hits, I'm just going to reload. What a fucking drag. Just like infinity damage. Just infinity damage. I want the Master Moon, and I don't know whether I can be bothered getting it. I don't know whether it's worth it. It is pretty fucking powerful. I'd like to just run, please. Please let me go. Okay, cool. That's a sign saver there. Okay, rock golems are easy. We'll take these guys out. Evil man. Okay. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna use Fire Free. Okay. Good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give the Black Mage this weapon. Do we need to drop anything? Yes. I think the Great Axe can go. Right, okay, so I'm gonna give this to the Black Mage. There we go, now the Black Mage does more damage in general. Some good heals as well, which is nice. Oh! Yes, this was very worth it. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, I'm very, very, very happy I went out of my way to get that. Man, to put that in the final dungeon. Don't kill me. I'm fucked if Plox dies. Stop! I'm absolutely fucked if Plox dies. But yeah, getting the sword was definitely an amazing decision. It might turn the next fight, it might make the next fight easier. If I can get to it. Vampires are pretty easy, I just need to use fire. I'll use fire free. Why? Why do you keep doing like 1,000,000,000 damage? Stop. Yeah, that sucks. Is that, you say that because of vampires? No, I'll go this way. Would you stop? He threatened it. He threatened to kill him. Ah. Okay, so I think he's through this corridor, so I'll make a save here. I'm not even going to use magic, I don't think. Wow! That sucked! He did 400 damage instantaneously. Okay, that's a waste of his turn, because everyone's immune aside from Plum. Okay. Nice, well done, Cars. Okay, so Cars is pretty OP now, which is good. Alright, we did it, but at what cost? I love how Cure 3 doesn't really work, it's amazing. I just kind of need to get to the end at this point. I'm gonna run. Please let me leave. Good. We just kind of need to get out of here now. Alright. We're nearly there. Okay, I don't think there's any random encounters on this floor, which is good. So let's heal up absolutely everybody. Play the loot for good luck. Just full heal. Just make sure everybody's got absolute maximum health. Save the game. Let's do this, I guess. Hey. Remember me, Garland? Wait, remember me, Garland? Your puny lot thought it had defeated me, but the four fiends sent me 2,000 years back into the past. From here, I sent the four fiends to the future. The fiends will send me back to here, and the time loop will go on. After 2,000 years, I will be forgotten, and the time loop will close, and I will live forever, and you shall meet your doom! Look at the size of this big boy! I'm honestly just going to just attack, because I've got 3 attackers, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I am, however, going to use the white robe instantly. 1 damage, based. 1 damage. That's worrying. 4 damage. Wait, I forget, that's the key thing here. I need to get crits. Fight. And heal. Oh, he paralyzed me. That fucking sucks. Come on, big man. Like my black mage just became a fighter at the end of the game. Come on, Plum, kill him. Damn it. Do it, Plum. Oh, it was Cars! Cars kills Chaos! The CCC! He's dead! I've completed the game! I've done it! Yeah, boy! That was actually really easy. I guess Tiamat was harder, because Tiamat did 400 damage to Plum. Oh, to Monty even. Money. I'll get there eventually. Plum, Money, Cars, and Plox are the official 4 Light Warriors. Yeah! Yes! The time loop is now broken. The 2,000-year-long battle is over. Peace prevails. Control of the 4 elements, the earth, the wind, the fire, and the water, again belongs to the earth. Garland's hatred burned for 2,000 years. That hatred led to the 4 powers to the world. Led the 4 powers to this world. Chaos was created from those 4. Chaos! Chaos! Evil dominated the world and covered it in darkness. But it is over now. Wrong has been set right! Objection. The Light Warriors are returning. As they travel in time, the world returns to normal. Sarah and Jane wait for them. Of course, Garland does too. Should be Jane's the sister. But when did it ever happen? Everything went mad in a day. The reason lies in the 2,000-year time loop. The 4 chose to become one force and fight against the 4 evil forces that set darkness upon the world. When the 4 return, it will be to their past. All signs of the battle with the forces will be erased. But the legend will live on, passed down by the dwarves, the elves, and the dragons. The legend will live on. Soul Calibur? Passed on by peoples unsure where the story came from. We're the source of our own legend. The Light Warriors return from their journey back in time 2,000 years. The memories stored deep in their hearts will protect the world. Never forget the good and true. Never turn the 4 powers to the dark side. And truth will always live in the hearts of the people. The warriors who broke the 2,000-year time loop is truly a light warrior. That warrior was you! May the orbs always shine. the end. Post-game content. Walk the world, fight all this. No, there's no post-game. I'm assuming this is literally it. There's no, The only thing I can think of, I would assume there's no credits because you had the credits at the start of the game. But we'll let this fill out. Yeah, that was a great game. That was actually really good. As an absolutely rough start, there is a very steep learning curve in this particular Final Fantasy. There's just no breaks. There's no tutorials. There's no nothing. If I didn't have the guide open, that would have taken way longer than it needed to. Um, I really like the concept of being able to just pick your character and go straight into it. That's nice. The marsh cave is absolutely brutal. The cavern of earth is also brutal. Both of them because of the fact that there's enemies that just cause every status effect under the sun, and you just don't have the cash to deal with it at that point. Cash stops being a thing pretty much at the end of the game. I mean, you go to the Chaos Temple, that's it. You're done. I really liked the way. I actually really like the fact that the story is really basic until the end, and it just goes on about this 2,000-year time loop and this time travel and the space stations and stuff. The fact that there is a space station, I really like that. I know they get rid of it later, but I really like it in this game. I quite like that. Even because the story's so minimal, it's also fast paced. It doesn't take long for you to start dealing with the four fiends and start actually trying to save the world. Obviously, Garland, what a guy! He's the first boss. What a legend! And it's pretty much the same as always. It's the very first game. I'm very glad I played it. It was very enjoyable. I'd do it again. I'd do it again now with the knowledge of how the game goes and what I should be prepared for. So I'd be preparing for that a lot better than I did before. But yeah, what a game. Yeah, really, really enjoyed it. And with that, I'm going to call it quits and we'll move on to the next game, whichever that is, whether it's Suikoden, Silent Hill, Gex, I don't know, but I'll be playing it in a couple of hours, so see you later. Actually, what's after this? Yeah, there's literally nothing's even happening. You just switch it off. Okay. Well, I'll make a save state here. Alright, see you later.